Alrighty then. So welcome to the stream. It is time, Crimson. Time for a la Frenchy Grand Prix.
Man, my PC. I don't know why every time you finish your briefing, my PC decides to crash. Then
clearly, because my briefing is just so incredibly awesome.
It's so good. I mean, you even added some field of vision.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic.
Diggity dog. So how are we doing tonight, guys? We looking forward to a French Grand Prix?
I am much tired.
Yes, indeed. Looks like it is a little bit overcast. So
rain question mark.
We're in question mark. Now that would be a spicy old thing, wouldn't it? We would like to see.
Paul was asking if he can commentate.
I think we probably have enough considering we've 3 right now.
I hate 3 anyway. I just prefer 2 commentators anyway.
Yeah. So probably best to just say we've got enough for tonight. Thank you. Good to know that he is interested, though. I can
obviously watching from the superior Twitch stream.
Oh, no. Always nice to see. Guys, come on, join us on the by far superior YouTube stream. I think this will always be a battle.
Why are we rivaling fucking our own streams?
That's just because I am better than Crimson, so you know that's what it really comes down to. It's not really it's not really YouTube versus Twitch. It's really Maverick versus Crimson. You know that's what it all comes down to. Even though we're both on both streams.
Actually, not gonna. I think YouTube is a little more superior, and it comes down to the fact that the streams stay forever, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do that too. I just have to like turn it into a highlight rather than
Yeah. So
it.
For us, yeah, it probably is. You know, a little bit better because it naturally saves it all the time, but.
Yeah.
Really, does it really matter how many people go back and rewatch? You know. So.
No. Live views is all that matters.
Yes!
Maverick is streaming on YouTube. Squabbly Doubly, if you don't mind, just go and insert the YouTube link in there for the OCR thingamabob. But obviously Twitch superior. my POV superior. So yeah, make that
well,
clear.
Yes. I will concede that you tend to be a little bit better at the all of the newfangled buttons and all that. But...
Oh. Anyway, everybody coming out of the pit lane. There's a Alpha Romeo. Or was it an Alpha Romeo? It's a I can't know who's leading. Geppetto, yeah, it is an Alpha Romeo. He's the first car out on track, just going on the start-finish straight. Like we were saying, overcast conditions here, so low track temperatures, improved grip. You would say.
Yeah, that tends to happen. So it's going to be interesting to see what actual lap times we can see today then. Also, it will be interesting if rain does start to appear. That could potentially then turn this into essentially a one-shot quali session. So, yep, let's see how the drivers handle it.
Did I crash? Hello?
What?
Hello? Yep.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you okay, yep.
I think my game hasn't crashed. Oh, yeah, my game is crashed.
Oh no, Crimson.
No. Okay, so
I
think what was happening at Monaco with me is really happening right now.
Oh no. So
I might have to restart game.
Guys, while you're waiting for Crimson to actually sort his life out.
No, it's still here. I'm here.
You are here.
They're gonna have no POV, whereas I am showing the by far superior POV here. You know.
So move to YouTube, guys. Move to YouTube.
Yes.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, the fans love it. Love our friendly banter, don't they? Whoa! Someone just yeeted through turn 3 there at 5 billion miles per hour. This is a funny old.
Doing no rules.
Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I think France is a bit of a funny one, guys, isn't it? Because there's so much runoff. You can tend to get this a little bit where people want to get back to the garage very quickly. So they tend to just cut all the corners.
Yeah, Yep is doing no rules here.
Yeah. He's
I
going
think
for
he
the
did validate his lap around turn 3, so he's just speed running France as you normally would under 60 seconds.
Yeah, he's speeding now.
Yeah, there we go. So, yep, he's just looking to get some new tires on.
McLarens are slipstreaming here. Interesting.
Interesting stuff. That is big brain strats.
How interesting.
So, let's see how Lewis... Canker interesting? Wait, that makes no sense. So, yep, some good stuff here from the McLarens. Let's see what they can do. Carlos Sainz then opens the times with a 30.1.
One Red Bull.
No Red Bull.
Wow.
Yeah.
Diaz, though,
he won.
banging in 29.3. Jean-Roch then. Oh, Haas.
Yeah.
If you're a Haas team member, you would be sad about that, wouldn't you? But anyway, a McLaren team member is about to beat that Haas. Here we go.
Wait, who are we looking at? Lewis.
Lewis is the one that got the slippy.
Over the line.
He does. 29.6. So, yep, that is quite a good lap for Lewis there. I think he can be happy with that. Let's see what Lazy can do then. Little Demon attempting the alternate strategy. 29.8 on the mediums. Guys, that's really impressive.
Yeah, we've got 4 drivers here. Little Demon, JP, Wolfie. I mean, we have seen Wolfie do quite a bit of alternate strategy attempts this season, which is quite new for a lot of Div 2 drivers. Even Div 1, it's very rare to see alternate strategies during qualifying. So this is fresh, you know. This season we're having a lot of different ways with strategy.
It is really interesting. I wonder what has triggered that this season. Is it people just settling down into their divisions? Yeah, because we had a lot of stability from last season to this season.
It could possibly be the case, but a lot of drivers are invalidating their lap times. Obviously, France is mostly a straight line track. A lot of time is found with how much you could really nip the butt of each of these corners, each of the apexes, and I guess that's where a lot of these drivers are falling foul on their opening laps.
Yes, indeed.
And also, we must talk about that pit exit. Will anybody collide when they come out of the pit exit during the race? It's quite an awkward pit exit, actually. The racing line and the exit converge together.
Yeah, it's definitely not the greatest. In my opinion, it would have been better to have, to put the pits on the other side of the racetrack. It's interesting. But that, unfortunately, was a decision made quite a number of years ago. I'm not sure when Paul Ricard was built, but it has been around for a
old track,
while.
But they did revamp it.
Yeah, and did they redo the pits? Do you know?
I don't know that, but
they only redid the pit entry. They only did the pit entry.
They did change the pit entry.
I remember the 2018 entry was the worst.
Yeah, that was awful, man. You had to round the final corner, then swing it all the way to the right-hand side.
It was really dumb.
Yeah, they did make that change. That was a bit better.
Yep, for sure. It's much nicer now to enter the pits.
Still, racing line pit exit is never a good thing.
No.
Yeah. We've got JP signing his lap time as his teammate comes out of the pit lane. He looks like he's going to stay way out of the way. Not mounting too much of turn 2 there, JP, on the medium compound tires. It looks like his team is going to come out at a perfect time to give him slipstream possibly if he just waits up slightly here. Now rounding whatever this corner is. I don't know why I keep understeering here whenever I try it. Onto this slingshot right-hander. You have to get the power down early there. And now you just sit back, have some tea in your Ferrari. It looks like the Ferraris aren't actually doing slipstream for... I don't know why. They came out at such a good time.
Wouldn't it be an espresso in a Ferrari instead of a cup of tea?
No. We're
the
British.
McLarens would have... Yes, but the McLarens would have tea. The Italians would have an espresso.
Everybody has... We're so sportsmanlike, we give everybody tea.
We give everybody tea, okay. I completely get that.
Anyway, down to the right-hander here is flat round here. Not in the wet though, you have to have the slightest lift through the worst corner of the track. This exit here is cambered, so you really got to watch the rear spinning up next to the second worst corner of this track. You can get a lot of wheel spin on the exit there, so short shifting with a setup is perfect for these guys running presets. 4-4 wings, a bit understeery, you have to say. And a lock up there into the final corner there for JP to the line. It's quite a long run. They've moved the finish line from 2018 all the way to the end here. And it's only going through for a 31.4.
Yeah, that is going to require a bit of improvement from JP. Otherwise, he's going to get no advantage from being on the mediums. Geppetto, though, banging in at 28.9. That's a good lap there. Beb, then, the Frenchman at home, feeling at home here with a 29.0 for P2.
Lobster in chat saying they should make the pit exit like Abu Dhabi. Just make a tunnel underneath.
I mean, the run-up to do it, just like Abu Dhabi.
Yep.
Why not?
Man should make a bridge, just go the opposite way, just go over the track.
Over the track, yep. Yep.
Or exit on the like alternate layout.
Yep, you could do that.
Just take the alternate layout.
I know, right? Or literally just cut the first 3 corners and just make it a straight line to the...
Yeah, it
could be faster than the actual track.
Yeah, it could make it like a Joker lap, you know. We could get some interesting strategies then. So because the French Grand Prix can, although there can be a lot of overtaking, it can tend to be quite a boring Grand Prix.
It was bragging last year.
Yeah.
Anyway, Med setting a lap time here on the Sauce. His run to the line. It looks a pretty good lap time. It's a 28.
Diaz then.
Diaz has gone P1.
Yeah, that's a good lap from Diaz then.
Beb avoiding his lap. Larry also invalidated on his lap. I think a lot of these drivers maybe are boxing, not when they want to, because I know with France it's really awkward when you try to cut very wide or very harshly these corners. You can't get this the next lap as well. Yeah, Lewis starting his lap time here after invalidating his outlap. It looks like he's got his teammate Lazy Banana right in front of him to give him a helping hand of slipstream, possibly. Maverick would be absolutely thrilled with this stuff.
Oh, yep. If only Maverick were here to watch this stream. But unfortunately, he's busy away eating some bean slices right now.
Oh, yes, of course.
So...
It looks like they've got a pretty decent gap here on the straight. Lazy Banana, though, not as close as Lewis has hoped him to be. He's using DRS for whatever reason.
Yeah.
He's just going to cut the rest. No, he's not. Actually, I think they're both following each other on a hot lap.
Yeah, this is interesting stuff here. I wonder... It looks like actually Lewis has invalidated, so I wonder are they just going back to the pits to reset? Although...
Really? Did Lewis diss the next lap?
Potentially.
Oh, okay.
I mean, on the track map, it is coming up as red for me, so...
yeah, it is red.
Yeah, so I wonder, you know, are they maybe just trying to set a slightly faster lap as a good delta for their final run? I'm not sure. But some good teamwork from the boys, at least.
Yeah, it looks like Lewis actually continuing, so a third lap, including the outlap from Lewis. His tyres are going to suffer a bit in the race if he does end up qualifying on this. Lazy Banana only good enough for P12 with his late lap time here. He's still got time for one more, but they're both going to cut the track? Why? I don't...
They could just cut it, right?
Why is Lewis staying out if he's just cutting everything?
What are they doing?
Yep, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. If only we could get a feed into the McLaren garage and see what the radio's saying.
Strategy.
Yes, indeed, big brain. Maybe there's some big brain strategy behind this.
Of course, I think they're just trying to rubber down the track, you know. They're setting optimum track conditions off the track. Obviously, that's amazing. Lobster Warrior, thanks for the 200 bits.
Wow.
Holy shit, 200. That's £2 right there. Wow. That's
wow.
lovely.
That is, yep. Big love.
You
That
get
is
like,
pristine.
you get like 70%, right? Or is that a YouTube thing?
They take 50. Twitch takes 50% of subscriptions.
All right. So not from the bits.
Not from the bits and donations.
Okay.
Bits and donations are 100% for the streamer, if memory serves me correctly. I know for sure it is.
Yeah.
You damaged my wing last weekend? When was this?
Oh no.
About Monaco.
Oh no.
I've got...
Yeah.
It's
is
fine.
that Lobster saying that? Oh no, that is donation rescinded. Can I get a refund, please?
No, it's all good. I don't really think much of Monaco last week. It was absolutely appalling anyway. But anyway, a lot of drivers now coming out for the last run or 2 runs at that on the same set of tires. We've only got Jean-Roch starting his lap time here. Following close behind his teammate actually, so maybe we might see some slipstream tactics coming from the Haas garage. Bear in mind, the Haas seniority team, yes, that's terrible grammar. The senior team of Haas have neglected the Division 2 drivers. I can't lie. But yeah, they are doing some slipstream here. They are working independently. Beb's very close. It looks like that slipstream is going to be working to full effect.
Med also on a good lap here.
Oh no, he's washed in.
He could be. Oh no. Yep, that's what can go wrong.
I'm gonna have to talk to them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to talk to them about that one.
That's what can go wrong when you try to do the slipstream. Sometimes it's not worth trying it. But Med on a good lap here. Hopefully the driver ahead will get out of the way. They do. 2/10 improvement. He could be on for pole here.
It is the difference between pole and second. 130 tenths. What?
Yeah.
1.3 tenths. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yep, that was some
he's
quick
gonna
math.
absolutely nail this last sector.
He needs exactly 1.3.
He's just got the hairpin to go. He's absolutely maximizing track
nice
space
and
here.
clean. Beautiful. It's not an invalidation. Here he goes towards the line. This could be a very good improvement. It is pole! It is 28.5. Very good lap. There is a Alpha coming behind. Is he starting a lap? It's
yes, he is. That's
Yupa then.
He'll be one to watch out for. He's been showing a lot of pace. He's, I think, a bit squirmish out of turn 2 there. You can ride that inside curve of turn 2 quite a bit. You gain an astronomical amount of time, but it comes at the cost of the stability of the car. So it's really a win-lose situation. It could go either way. But we'll keep an eye out for him. Voidisauce rounding the last sector here in his pink BWT race point. He's going to be sitting down in P7. Only 50 seconds left on the clock now and counting down. We've got 2 drivers yet to set a lap time, actually.
Bismarck potentially choosing to do a last to first challenge. Jupeta then, 3/10 improvement up to the second sector. Jupeta could also be, and that is Voidisauce up to P5 then.
Oh, goes to P5.
Yeah.
9.
Good improvement
from
Tom.
Qualifying over.
Yeah,
doesn't look like it. No more time left.
Yeah, that was his best effort there. He was just shy of 5/10 improvement. That would have put him where currently Jupeta is, and would have threatened Wolfie. But obviously Wolfie.
Sorry, Crimson, to cut you off there, but Jupeta on the penultimate corner on a really good lap invalidates. So that would have gained him at least 1 position, maybe 2. But yep, that's unfortunate. That's going to be qualifying over for him then, the Alpha driver.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. The guys in the pits, Med, Beb, Little Demon, Jean-Roch, that's their qualifying over as well. Same for Bismarck, so he's going to be starting right from rock bottom, only ahead of Alexis, who hasn't set a lap time for some reason. Oh, we've got I need one of you to take the hydrates, please. I forgot to get water.
I don't have water with me.
Anything, any drink is permissible.
Don't worry, I've got Pepsi Max. I'll do it. How many have you got?
Pepsi Max.
1. Here we go.
Not even normal Pepsi.
Pepsi Max is by far superior.
Lap time here.
Not agree.
He'll be one to watch out for. Who are we looking for? The 2 McLarens, Lewis and Lazy Banana, come across the line here. I think they're going to start their final lap.
Yeah, Lewis makes a good improvement up to P7.
Yeah, Lazy Banana, though, he's still gunning it for this lap. I think Carlos Sainz to the line now. I can't tell if the qualifying session's over or not, but, you know, whatever. Carlos starting his final lap. He's coming across the line now. We've got a Ferrari with JP. He's peeling into the pit lane. And yeah, we've only got the guys. Alexis, he's got a broken wing.
Oh no.
I think he looks like he's on this. Like, he's full lock through. Yeah, he's got nothing on the front end of that car. Don't worry, Asmo, about your hydro. After this qualifying session ends, I'll run down, get my blended jug of water, as fashion is on this channel. We don't use cups. I'll go and chug some water for you. But anyway, now qualifying finally over. We're starting to get the checkered flag up for some of these guys. We've got a Red Bull coming. I think that's Larry's going to be. He's actually aborting his lap, so that's his qualifying over. Only P8 for him. The two McLarens. Obviously, Lewis not doing anything here. He's just having fun, I guess. Lazy Banana now, one corner to go.
Yeah, I think
he's getting a little bit of slipstream from his teammate.
Yeah, they're working together to give each other slipstream. I don't think it's going to pay off for Lazy. He didn't really make it much of an improvement. Okay, it is, yeah, 4 hundredths, so it doesn't gain him a position. But yeah, he's going to have a tactical advantage there. And it looks like Little Demon actually. So Little Demon attempted the mediums, but unfortunately got pushed all the way down to P11 anyway. So Demon would be someone that should be up there fighting for the win. Unfortunately, not a great qualifying session for Little Demon then.
Indeed, usually towards the top, like he was saying, so a bit disappointing. He was gunning for the start on the mediums. Obviously 50% race. Soft to hard, it is a push, as I have heard from other drivers. But I don't even know what strategy to go for France, so it's actually going to be quite interesting. But there we have it, guys. Med on pole position for the French Grand Prix. Only a tenth and a bit faster than Diaz, who's sitting alongside him on the grid. P2 in the Red Bull. Wolfie, though, puts a good lap time in at some point in the session. I don't know. Nobody looks at Wolfie. P3 for him. Geppetto 4th. Wojtaszos 5th. 6th. Beb. Lewis 7th. 8th. Larry 9th. Poinke and Croco rounds out the top 10. I'm going to go get some water now.
I think that's a good idea. So that is
Baguette on pole for Baguette GP.
Yes, indeed. Although that is complete cap, because actually he's Moroccan. He is Moroccan too, you see. Moroccan's long lost son. Anyway, so yeah, that is quite a spicy grid. All very close together in qualifying. So I think we're in for a spicy race here. Any thoughts, Dakota, before we go into the race?
I don't know. I don't have many thoughts.
You're just excited and ready to go, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Same here.
Right on the head.
Yep. So, looks like it's going to be a dry session to start off with, at least.
Aww.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully it's not like that for D1. Let's hope for an absolute downpour.
Nope.
We've been quite lucky in D1. We've had
dry season.
Yeah, 5 dry races in a row. The only wet session was the Monaco race. Compared to last year, where it was almost flipped, where we had very few dry sessions. It was very strange.
Always right.
Yep. Interesting. So the game RNG deciding to prefer dry sessions this season. So
picked up.
Med then leading us away for the formation lap. Thankfully, a proper host is hosting tonight, unlike that Maverick guy who forgets all the settings. So
make a preset, man.
Yeah. The thing is, I have a preset, and for some reason I didn't load it.
What?
I'm such a noob. Anyway. So, yep, Maverick banned from ever hosting ever again. No, noob host, exactly. But an okay commentator, isn't that right, chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Returned I have, and I heard giggles as I returned.
Yes, indeed. I'm just memeing about myself, to be quite honest.
Nice. I shall now do the hydrate.
Yes, Med creating quite a bit of a gap here towards the front of the grid. That could result in him sitting on the grid for quite a long time. and having lay cold tires.
I think in this game, tires don't cool down when you get to the grid, so it doesn't really matter how unrealistic this game is. Can you believe it?
Wow, imagine it not being a full sim.
I know. But anyway, have you guys talked about tires choices for these guys?
No, we actually have not yet.
Check this out.
Wow, anyway, let's talk about that then.
People on the hards here. 2 on the hards, and there are, let's count 5 on the mediums, all outside the top 10, of course.
Yeah, so
nothing interesting in the top 10, but outside the top 10, a lot of changes.
Yes, indeed.
So, what do you think the hard runners are going to do? Go long, bottom the softs, or?
I would think mediums. I think it's still one step to mediums, no softs here.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. But the only problem is that running on the hards, especially where Little Demon is in the middle of the pack, he runs a massive risk. If he gets wing damage, that's his strategy completely screwed.
Yeah, and obviously, I assume these guys have gone for a balanced tire choice, so only one hard allocated to them for the race. And obviously, you'll have to change the tire compound as rules dictates in Formula 1. So, yeah, this is why I never start on the harder compound at race starts, even if I'm outside the top 10. I'm just so tentative about the...
That's true.
What happens early safety car.
Although on paper it can tend to be faster, you know, just when you get wing damage, it hurts you. But anyway, no talking during the race start. Here we go.
Question mark.
Baby.
And
we've got a race start.
Med looks to have maintained the lead, but Wolfie had an absolute electric start as he goes to the inside of the Ferrari into turn.
Oh no, there's contact!
Contact!
Oh, Med turns in on Wolfie. Yeah,
to catch that slide.
Alexis at the back spinning around, so Med unfortunately dropping right to the back of the field.
Still alive, no damage.
Yeah, so thankfully he's still okay. He can still recover a lot from this. Woofy absolutely murdering the yellow bollards. But, wow, what a start that was from Woofy.
Yeah, he had just an electric getaway off the line, almost as
really
if he had traction control on. Yeah, a great reaction to the lights then.
And look at where Lewis is up to. Lewis up to P2. So really impressive stuff from the McLaren driver as well. Yeah, really, really impressive. So it's going to be tricky to hold on to it from there, but let's see what they could do. So,
yeah, wow. Guys tentative on the start.
Thanks AWS. AWS predicting a 2-stop soft, medium, hard. Yeah, good one.
You think all take about that. Voidsource nipping down the inside of Beb. They bang tires as they go around the second worst corner of this track. They still continue side by side, but Voidsource ultimately deploying a little bit of ERS there to get ahead and solidify that move.
Crimson, I think we should hashtag stop corner abuse because that is quite a subjective opinion. I don't mind that corner.
No, it's the second worst corner on the track. Like Crimson says.
Yeah,
I think everyone should agree.
Oh, Demon making a move on a soft runner. Sorry to just cut across you there, Dakota. Demon on his hard compounds making a move past Croco.
Yeah, and looking back at Med, it looks like he's opted for the hard compound tire. I mean, Alexis bolted on the mediums after his spin as well. So we've had 2 incidences, lap 1, turn 1, and 2. They've both gone different ways in strategy. Obviously, Alexis starting on the hards, forced on the mediums. I'm not sure if he had damage.
Yeah, that is a good point. We'll keep an eye on that.
Oh, I think there's a move up ahead. Geppetto getting very close to the back of Lewis into that chicane. Diaz just biding his time here, but Larry getting a move on, getting past. I think Beb's struggling here a little bit with the rear end maybe. It seems he's losing a lot in the corner exits. This is Lazy Banana also passing Carlos side by side on the flat right-hander. So I think Med's been spun around.
I think he has. Yeah, I wonder.
On the hard,
yeah, did Med drop it on his own, or Alexis seemed quite close on the track as well? I wonder.
Did not see that
contact. No,
none of us caught that.
Yeah. So down towards the back, Bismarck then attempting to make a move on JP. Both
Little
medium
Demon
runners.
trying to find an avenue past Croco here in the final corner. He's got the traction somehow on those hards versus Croco's sauce, but Croco using more ERS. Little Demon playing the long game here. We've got a philosophical update here from Lobster Warrior. He's curious to see how Wolfie manages to bottle this race as a nature hazard for Wolfie.
Yeah, bottling imminent. Isn't that right?
Hey, Lobster said that about
Lobster.
Team Principal saying about his own
yeah!
driver.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah. Oh no! Zero confidence in his own drivers, oh no!
A lot of faith on that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Croco might be found vulnerable against two drivers. Little Demon on the outside. Point Girl on the inside. They go past like somebody did in Spa. I can't remember who it was. They continue side by side into the chicane. Racing Point latest on the brace. Point K making a beautiful double overtake there on the straight.
Yeah, that was impressive stuff. Little Demon could have a run here on Point K down to the fast right-hander.
Here comes Sean Rock though on Croco. Croco is absolutely falling away here on the outside. The Haas backing out though on those mediums v Sauce, but he's gonna slightly tap the back of the Alfa Romeo, set up the better run. I think that he's picked up a bit of a warning there for that corner. Voyager Sauce, the first car with a penalty of this race.
A very competitive race here. Everyone's really close on each other here, so good following.
A very good point, Taco, yeah.
Everyone giving DRS here. Really cool.
Oh, I think Croco's boxed first. He's the first person to blink.
Oh, there could be a move on the podium here. No! Yupa touches Lewis and nearly wipes him out of the race.
Ooh.
Lewis then falling down to third position. That's what a switchback! Wojciechow's going astronomically wide there out of turn 2 as well. Oh, wow, McLaren boss's heart probably just jumped out of his chest there. Lewis nearly absolutely pwned into the pit wall.
Yeah, that's really. Oh, Med and Alexis again. These two come together.
Yeah. Oh no. Hopefully they can both get back on their way. Dupetta making a massive move on Lewis. There's contact once again. Banging wheels. I think.
Right.
Yeah, goes for a double move there.
Yeah. Lewis is gonna lose out massively here. He's lost 3 positions in the space of only a few corners. And there's contact once again. Oh, these guys need to calm down.
Lewis now falling foul to Larry as well.
Larry's gonna probably get him around the outside. Yeah. And another bash of wheels.
Once again. And another one. So Lewis, I think, being caught flustered here. Even Beb is practically following him around everywhere. So Lewis caught flustered and is still overheating right now in his cockpit. He's got to calm down.
Yeah, he really does. Just hit the reset button and try to get back into the race. It's still a long old race to go. 22 laps still.
Dupetta trying to make up lost ground here on Void Source to the inside of turn 3. He goes wide, then closes the door and makes the move quite easily. Got Little Demon and Beb switching positions. Now Little Demon has the opportunity to attack Lewis on the straight. Little Demon's going really strong on his hard compound tires. Lewis is out of ERS on the straight. This is detrimental for his race.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate there. He's going to be weak to Demon on the hard. He does get past them. So Demon making some good inroads here on those hard tires.
So the lapped Mercedes just gave Woofy DRS.
Oh, interesting.
Lap on lap 5. What are these two D2 drivers sniffing? Lobster's really concerned of what these guys had for breakfast.
Nobody had their Weetabix quite clearly.
Weetabix is a great cereal. As Beb now getting past Lewis. A Haas team principal, unfortunately retired, but will still be proud as Lewis goes in deep, touches the rear of the Haas. Luckily, none of them spin. Even Point K is through. It's a broken wing then for the McLaren.
Yeah, it is. He does then peel into the pits. So, yeah, Lewis, the first to blink then. That's a long old way to go on his tires.
Here comes
what
Point
does
K
he
on
opt
bet
for?
on the start finish straight into turn 1. He's got the outside. He's going to back up, but Larry and Voidsos up ahead, I think, duking it out. Not Voidsos, sorry. Larry and Little Demon, as they go side by side out of turn 2. They're still going to go at it into turn 3. Little Demon later on the brakes, but Larry backs out of that one. He nearly stuck a nose up in there into 4, but he thought better of it.
So Lewis then opting for the medium tires. So let's keep an eye on strategy then. Lewis going for the 2-stop. Let's see what the leaders can do. How far can they stretch out the soft tires?
Voidsos and Geppetto into the chicane. Side by side, Voidsos solid. He's got so much confidence.
Yeah, he really does. He's loving this track. Let's see, can he make inroads then towards the leaders? Woofy under pressure. Wow, Diaz is just pushing Woofy around the 3rd sector. Woofy goes wide.
Onto Diaz.
Yeah, down the
Diaz
inside.
then gets the advantage. Beautiful move then from Diaz. So,
used all his ERS though. He's got nothing left here. 10%
so
compared to Woofy's 60. Gonna be a good fight.
It is indeed.
Yeah. These guys are taking their softs a lot longer. I think somebody's into the pin. It's Voidsos.
Yeah, it looks like Voidsos then choosing to box. Let's see what tire he goes on to.
Yeah, I think Voidsos. He's our first pit stop guy.
Big 2-stop.
He is going for the 2-stop because he is going on to the mediums. So, yeah, interesting. Let's see, whereabouts is Lewis? Lewis, I think, is too far behind to get his way past Voidsos.
Oh, John Rock down the inside of his teammate Bev44 there into turn 3. Makes that move quite easily. I don't think they've lost too much time, but both on different strategies. So
yes, indeed.
Maybe Bev burnt out his sauce already and he's just letting John Rock go now. Punch a hole in the air for him.
Maybe so. Oh, Woofy making a move for the lead once again. Round the outside of the chicane and does get into the lead. So lead changes hands once again.
He's going right back around the outside.
Oh, this is going to be... So there's a contact! Who's going to come out on top here?
AP has spun.
Oh no! Hopefully he can get back underway again.
On the outside.
Oh wow, Diaz managing to hold on to the lead then. Oh no! Woofy has tapped Diaz!
Oh, what are you doing?
No!
Geppetto will inherit the lead as he goes down inside the make some contact.
Yeah, he's going to have to give that position back, or that's going to result in a penalty as a Red Bull dives into the pits there in the background.
Comes Little Demon on his hard around the outside of Woofy into turn 1. Lobster Warrior says Breno Boss called it. He has bottled it.
Yes,
he's basically taken out 2 drivers. We don't have the best view of lap 1, turn 1. But there was definitely contact between the drivers, and it will be under investigation.
Yes,
as Little Demon swoops down the inside.
This is a really impressive drive from Little Demon here, guys. He is on hard tires and is on the same pace as the leaders. So once he goes on to the softer tires, so he's doing really, really well here.
But he's going to have to let this position back, though. It was an illegal overtake.
Yeah,
I don't think he's giving it back.
He's not doing it.
No.
Frustration then for Tidiaz, I can imagine.
Yeah, I imagine so. Woofy maybe just thinking better to just get the head down, accept the penalty, and see what he can do.
If Bismarck's lagging back, he's warping further back. Just lost 2 seconds or something race time.
Oh no, that could be a controller disconnect. I know he is struggling with that at the moment.
Guess this ain't Bruno.
Bruno. Yeah, he's cutting that corner very interestingly. Woofy gets 3 sequends for that.
Geppetto darts into the pit lane.
Interesting pit entry there. Really wide.
Indeed.
But he does pit.
I don't see why Woofy just doesn't give the position back. He can easily avoid a 5-second penalty here, but...
He's not giving it back.
Yeah, I think he's just going to soldier on, take the hub, but he's really wide.
You might say he gave it back here now.
Yeah, no, he did not give it back.
He did not give that back. He just fucked up that corner. Oh, he has a puncture.
On your YouTube.
I think. He has a puncture. Woofy has a puncture.
Oh, yes, he does. No. Oh,
Woofy.
Woofy, unfortunately.
It in more than one way.
Mr. Bottle.
Mr. Ball, unfortunately, has pushed those tires to the absolute limit. Wow.
In more ways than one, he bottles it.
Yes, indeed. So this is going to be interesting then. Diaz could also be at risk of a puncture. Let's keep on board with him here. Unless he's been a lot kinder to his tires.
Yeah, so, but remember, he has had a half spin after the tap of Woofy, so that's not aided any tire wear saving driving technique he's been driving. He's got to stay off the curbs.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know if it's realistic like that this game. If curbs could draw a puncture if it's in the puncture territory.
It does tend to say that in the career mode, but yeah, who knows what the actual programming does.
Yeah, he should be pitting this lap.
But that is very interesting information. Yep. If you were a D1 driver, that's some interesting information there.
They are on presets as well. That's less tire wear, so
yeah.
So seems lap 9 is the max you could go.
Yes, indeed.
Or it's just a Woofy kind of problem.
Oh, Woofy does get a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Frustrated then as he dives in. Oh, that's gotta be absolutely gutting.
Yeah, his race thrown away here, but here comes Point K on the stop pretty straight. Larry defensive, but I don't think he's going to put up too much of a fight. He's on the harder compound compared to Point K. He just let him go through quite easily here. Speeding with a puncture, indeed. Yes, Woofy big-brained.
And he's in P15 now.
Yeah, dropping behind Croco. Really unfortunate. These guys have lost quite a fair bit of time. Diaz has lost what is a monumental amount of time actually to Jupiter, so the overcut not working. So you'd have to say a lesson for the Division 1 drivers: do not overcut in France. It just won't work.
Although
these guys, Point K fighting as they bang tires in the middle sector chicane. They get out unscathed. Point K remains in P9. Larry lives to see another day here. He's gonna just stick behind. He doesn't have ERS. Both drivers don't have ERS. Where are all the hydrates? Why is nobody spamming hydrates? This is
wow. I've already finished my Pepsi Max.
Chat.
Yeah, indeed.
Bismarck into the pit lane, then he's had a quiet one. He's just been avoiding all the incidents. He's onto another set of mediums. So it seems a two-stop for the second Renault driver. The anti-bottle.
Interesting why he wouldn't have just done the one stop from there. He's maybe just chilling in this race and just enjoying driving in France.
He's going to come out of the pit lane very close to some drivers coming onto the race line. There's a Mercedes, but it's a Lexus. That would have been very interesting. That would have been one of the scenarios where we would have seen how a driver on the race line would have
right out of the pit lane gets a penalty.
I know, right? Oh. Man said hydrate, fat ass. What the hell? Well, I've been bullied. I get 2 hydrates.
Please.
Hydrate.
Please, no commentator abuse. Thank you very much. Commentators are people too.
Exactly, guys.
Well, we think we are anyway.
Oh, Larry's gonna have a second time running of the move. This time a lot cleaner. He's gonna close the door as soon as he has a car's length there on the exit of the chicane, and he makes the move up into P8. Jupiter JP going at it side by side just up the road. Jupiter getting past on his fresh hards compared to JP's 10-lap on mediums. Did you just send me another hydrate? I think you just did. God damn it.
You have to drink, mate.
So the medium runners then boxing. Let's see what they go on to. Lazy Banana opting for looking like the hards to go to the end from here. Jean Rock getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane and goes for the hards. Yeah,
so let's take a look at penalties here. Voidsauce, the highest position runner who currently has penalties. Crocro's retired. I think he's done it in the pit lane, so we might not see a safety car here. But Voidsos, as we were saying, 3 seconds. Geppetto, 3 seconds as well. The cars ahead, Carlos Sainz and Little Demon don't. So, I mean, what is a pit stop delta around here?
That is a very good question.
It's around 20-ish seconds.
20
The pit entry does gain you some time, though.
Yeah, apparently, according to Guest, it's 29 seconds. So even so, Little Demon and Carlos Sainz both have a very good opportunity here to be fighting for a podium.
Yes, indeed.
Back to our conversation about penalties. 3 seconds for Diaz, currently sitting in P8, trailing his teammate. Bismarck, 3 seconds. Jean-Roch, unfortunately, 11 seconds. As well as Wolfie, both drivers pick up a lot of penalties somehow in this race.
Yeah, not surprising for Wolfie.
Yeah, no, of course. No, that's not a surprise. We all know that one. Med 3 seconds, Beb 6, Banana 3 seconds. Yeah, that's everybody's penalty. That's what it's looking like. I'll leave up on the stream the positions made. I don't want to run through that because I'm too lazy, but JP has come from somewhere, like made 12 positions. He made 14 as actually wait, no, never mind, that's just him pitting. He's taking a shortcut here. We've got quite a train forming here, and it's going to be spearheaded by Point K. We're having a move here, Lewis and Bismarck on the start finish. It looks like everybody's giving up the fight here on the start finish. They're just like, oh well, they'll just follow the other cars through and then attack maybe on the second DRS straight, which is the main back straight.
Yes, indeed. For anyone interested, check out the message in the YouTube stream. David Lima has tickets for the French GP available in July.
Obviously, guys, you don't want to do that because France absolutely appalling track as we have a move here between the two Red Bulls. Ooh. I think that's just Diaz gonna get boss very easily. It's gonna be a textbook move. Just two teammates switching positions.
Bismarck's gonna watch that intently as well and closes right up on the Red Bulls.
I think they both have to utilize ERS here. This might put Diaz in a pretty sticky situation. Does he invert with his teammate once again to help defend from Bismarck? But he doesn't look like they're doing so, as Bismarck's going to go down the inside of the Red Bull driver, but he's not going to have a flowing run there. The Camber going to sort out that battle, and Larry's going to stay ahead. Now we have Geppetto rolling up onto the back of Voidsos. These two drivers making quite big statements in this race. They're showing a lot of pace. They're going to have to duke it out. Voidsos though on the medium, so he's still got to box one more time. Bismarck gets past Larry here.
Yeah, makes the move. Good move from Bismarck.
Man, I'm so tired. Larry, I think, has to attack Bismarck on this straight. If not for himself, at least for his teammates. So he should earnestly use his ERS here to try and make a dent in Bismarck's forward momentum. But Bismarck a lot closer to Diaz than Larry is to Bismarck. Maybe not on this occasion, but very soon Bismarck will have the opportunity to attack the second Red Bull driver. We've got just over 10 laps to go. Diaz, very skirmished out of the exit. The opportunity has come a lot sooner than the Renault driver was expecting, and he's going to swoop past Diaz quite easily.
And sets purple sector in the meantime. So, Bismarck on fire here. Got a lot of pace to give. But
Bismarck lagging back. Oh
yeah, oh no. Yeah, that's got to be a disconnect. That's unfortunate. All of that hard work, unfortunately, being undone for the Frenchman.
Oh, it's even more as he's now defensive. Oh, he's there. I got no idea from the McLaren, and McLaren's going to easily get past him. Bang tires.
There's a little bit of contact there.
Throw each other into a wall there. As Voidsos and Geppetto have a switch of position here for P2 and 3. Where's Carlos Sainz? He's down in P13 after his pit stop, but what tire is he on? Actually, I haven't checked.
He is on hards at the moment.
He's on hards, so
yeah.
Realistically, he can jump Bismarck, Lewis, Pointkin avoid his sauce. It's gonna be tricky.
Yes, indeedums.
Indeedums.
Little Demon out at the front, just absolutely stretching that lead out. Little Demon could very well box and still remain in the lead on faster tires.
Yeah, I think he might be thinking of going for the sauce and maybe a fastest lap at the end.
Potentially
if he wants
so.
to play it safe, he's got all the opportunity to do so, to box onto mediums.
Yeah, almost. He has every single option in the book here. So thankfully, his strategy all coming together for him. He does box then. So let's see, what tire does he go on to? Probably the mediums.
Got a great run here on Lewis. He's going to go to the inside of the second worst corner of the track. He's going to touch the curb a bit on the inside, a bit of wheel spin on the exit since one of the tires is up in the air there. Lewis is going to maintain that position. Lazy Banana just in the back of that shot, coming onto the back of this train, 1.6 seconds. Can he try catch up to this train and help his teammate out by applying some pressure to Bismarck? But Bismarck not applying pressure to Lewis currently on the main straight. Lewis using a lot of VRS to maintain ahead, but he's closing up onto Larry. I mean, all the time that Lewis just made up on the main straight, he's just lost in the braking to turn 1.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. Meanwhile, Little Demon has now come out back into the lead of the Grand Prix on soft tires. Little Demon potentially on for a dominant win here. So let's keep an eye on him.
There goes Bismarck on Lewis. It's a pretty easy move, but does he go for Larry into the braking zone?
Is he?
He's shoulder nose. He's there.
He has sent it.
Tires. Banked side put tires. They bank tires now.
Oh, but no!
Larry.
Yeah, Bismarck's around. Contact then resulting in Bismarck spinning out. Diaz then suffering from wing damage as a result of that. Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, I think Diaz just got some snap oversteer on the exit, having to correct for that. Use Bismarck as a bit of a cushion there, actually, to be fair. And he just resulted in that carnage ensuing.
It did, unfortunately.
At least now, Lewis has one the burden off his shoulder, and now he can only try and look at only one person, maybe. But his teammate is coming into this. Maybe they might switch positions. Lewis still having to box. I don't think he can take these mediums to the end. There's still got another 10 laps to go.
Yeah,
as Alexis picks up 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. He's an entire lap. Is he a lap down? I think he is a lap down.
I think he is, yeah.
Medin Diaz having a switch of position. That's only because Diaz in the pit lane. Bismarck, is he staying out? I think he has stayed out. He's got to get his mediums to its pit stop window for the softs.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, Bismarck has went medium, so has to stop again.
Yeah, and with his overheated tires, maybe that's not going to do him too well. He's behind Wolfie, so he's actually going to lose a lot of time come his pit stop. But Larry and Lazy Banana. I was talking about Lazy Banana getting on the back of this train. He's now in front of him. And they made contact.
There has been contact.
Right. The fast right-hander. Larry managing somehow. He was out of the camera shot there, but somehow managed to keep his car facing the right direction.
That's some insane reaction times for that save.
Meanwhile, all of that happening, we have a 3-4 racing point. But these guys are yet to box. A 5-6 McLaren, an 8-9 Haas, and a 10-11 Renault, and a 13-14 Ferrari. How are these teammates still following each other?
Yeah, indeed. McLaren's then swapping positions. Lazy just having the superior pace at the moment.
Yeah, Lewis, I think he's gonna take his tires 2 more laps at most, bolt on the set of softs, take them to the end. But he's gonna drop back quite a fair bit. I don't think the 2 stops are the way to go.
No, I would agree. Everyone's just been absolutely suffering with the 2 stops. Anyone on the 2-stop strategy is just gonna drop like a stone here.
It's getting past Med. Then we've got the two Haas's trailing each other. That's a bit of a lag back there from the lead Haas driver. Oh, he took a big chunk out of that apex. Holy moly! I don't think that's the ideal line. But Lewis very close to his teammate here. We might see a switching position between the McLarens.
Oh, there is.
I do not see the point of this.
No, the McLarens are just going to be losing time here with that. Unless Lewis planning to box here and just looking to get back
down
to
the inside of Larry through the worst corner of this track into the second worst corner. He's very wide there. He's going to pick up a warning.
Yeah, wide McGee.
Little Demon pick up the fast lap of the race. He's put a nose in there, Beb. Somehow in the penultimate corner, thankfully, none of them lose the race. Hey, yo, Beb, that's not the racing.
Wow, line. Yeah, Beb creating his own racetrack here. Yeah, that's creative interpretation.
I would not say that is the worst corner on the track there. I mean,
which one is?
Yeah, I like that one. Last one.
No, which one's the worst?
The last corner.
Will it happen?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, see, Crimson, you just need to learn how to drive.
What do you mean? Dakota saying the hairpin at the end is the worst corner.
No.
Because
what?
It is.
Oh, you are saying that? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Another switch between McLarens.
I'm just a boomer. Clearly, my hearing's going. Yep. So Lazy Banana then getting it in front of his teammate.
Everybody in chat, let us know how you guys are enjoying the race, and maybe who you guys would think driver of the day would be. I'll probably bring up some positions gained there because this is a bit more of a realistic stage of which of where everybody's standing.
Demon then being the absolute massive gainer here, up 10 positions. Banana also taking a chunk out of everyone, up 9 positions.
Yeah, and he's still got some forward momentum here. He's got a race point right ahead of him. That's Bev again taking a very big line.
Yep.
The back of the shot. It's not doing too great for his strides to get P7 here, especially racking up these penalties as he is. Obviously, he started... Oh, that's not a great line either, so he's not faring too well on these hards, I think.
Yeah,
he's
really
just
not
practiced enough or something to accommodate this setup with this set of tyres.
Yeah, so the Haas boss should have spent more time with him. The Haas seniority. So
Haas boss retired.
Oh no. Well then, the Haas second in command should have spent more time with him.
I was out on a job.
JK.
I'm throwing out all the excuses here.
Wow, imagine working. Lol.
Yeah, no, it couldn't be me.
Yep.
I guess his opinion driver of the day should go to Word Sauce.
Yeah, I think
you got a little demon, mate.
Yeah, I would put it more towards Little Demon. I think Voidsauce has done quite a drive today, but his laps are 13, his tires are 13 laps old, and he's gonna have to box again. So I don't think he's gonna hold on to that podium. Another one I would put in there is Lazy Banana, once again just making great use out of strategy, staying out of trouble, keeping your nose clean, and Lewis does box in the background there. So yeah, once again proving that, yep, if you can keep your nose clean, you can do well.
Here comes Wolfie then on the Haas of Bev 44. I think he just backs out of that one. Very hesitant there. I think he doesn't want to make any more contact with anybody else. He doesn't make that move. And as you're saying, Lewis here on the set of softs, I just don't think it's the way. Yeah, they've lost too much time.
Yeah.
Yellow flags, that's Alexis. The worst, not even at the worst corner. What has he done?
Before the worst corner.
Oh, yeah.
You can see his tiny little car at the top right of my screen. It looks so small for the camera angle, the cars. There's Little Demon. I think he's going to get lapped for a second time, Alexis, in this race. Oh, Wolfie has a look at Beb there, but Beb using a lot of ERS. So is Larry. They're all out of it. Wolfie, the one with the energy advantage, as Alexis picks up another penalty for speeding the pit lane, but back to the inside of, in my opinion, the worst corner. He makes contact with Larry. He drifts. He manages to hold it.
Oh, that's not going to be good for the tires, but yeah, holds on to it.
Oh, Wolfie again touches.
Wolfie, yeah, once again, just
He's really got to watch out, Wolfie. He's really flirting with the danger here.
Indeed. Come on, Wolfie.
These last couple of races.
Bring it home,
his
buddy.
Entire career.
Yes, indeed.
He just does not want to push it over that limit, though, as he has done literally everywhere as his name dictates. He's Mr. Bottled it.
Mr. Bottled.
But he's going to go for it down the inside of turn 1 this time, not hesitant. He's going to make his stand around the outside of turn 2.
That's a gorgeous move. It's a great move. Yeah, wow. That is impressive stuff from the Renault driver.
Jean Roch also using the opportunity to get past his teammate, Bev44, demoted then down to P9, losing 2 positions in the span of 3 corners. But Jean Roch is looking to make a move on Wolfie there, was eager on the power and just round wide, but he's using ERS. He's got the DRS going towards Wolfie, but unfortunately, he's not close enough, doesn't have the overspeed to do so.
Yes, indeed. Need a really good exit out of the corner before the straight there to get a good run. Lazy closing right up onto the back of Point K then. Point K starting to look like a bit of a train forming behind.
Not sure about you. I think Voidosos and Point K are trying to take the tyres to the end.
They could very well do. That's a lot to ask of these tyres. That's going to be, what, 19 laps for Voidosos' softs or mediums?
He's picking up everywhere.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to be possible.
Good.
Nope, definitely not.
My throat hurts.
But the alternative is to box and drop a ton of positions. So, yeah, if you're in a podium position, why not risk it?
Exactly. It's all or nothing here. I think Voidosos is past the point of actually having the gap to box and stay within the top 10. That is Lazy Banana. I think just picked up a penalty there at the corner of my eye. I think I saw. Yeah. That's not going to do him too good because he is catching up onto the back of Point Keeper. He's got 12 seconds to his name, Lazy Banana.
Yeah, that's not great, but yeah, let's see what he can do here. Point K might be very weak at the moment with those tires. Lazy catching this here.
Speed.
Wow, that is Speedy McGee. He's almost fully passed into the braking zone, so makes that move relatively easy.
If we pick up some more penalties, then it's just racking up 17 seconds for Wolfie and Jean Roch, both. Bev44 with 15 seconds of his own. Lewis and Bismarck had a switch of position. Bismarck just last lap setting the fastest lap of the race as the skies are going very dark now. The clouds are starting to form overhead, but
rain?
I don't think there'll be any chances of rain. No, absolutely not. But now Lazy Banana has the difficult task of trying to build a 12-second gap. And considering it's only 5 seconds of Voidosos, I'm not sure Voidosos will have any intentions of letting Banana past.
Yeah, I would tend to agree there, but will his tires agree? That is the question. His tires could very well say, how much air would you like? No.
A very valid point. Let's take a look at pit stops then. Everybody in the top 11 on the 1 stop. All the 2 stop runners are at the bottom. Actually, that's quite a good thing to look at. If you guys are Division 1 runners, you can just see the 2 stops definitely not the way to go. There's nothing there for you to gain.
Don't give away my strategy.
No. Our first 2-stop runner coming up onto the back of our first 1-stop runner. Wolfie, though, going down the outside. So around the outside of Larry into the chicane. They're going to duke it out side by side. They're going to get aggressive here. But Wolfie, with the superior traction, maintains his position.
We've seen that quite often.
Roch might try having it.
Yeah, he might. We've seen that quite often during this race where the DRS gets you alongside, but then you have to battle side by side through that chicane.
Oh, JP in the wall!
Oh no, JP! Towards the end of the Grand Prix then. Hopefully you can get going again. It is red wing damage though.
My eyes didn't pick that up if it was contact or not.
So...
yeah, JP has to box now. He's got no front wing.
So unfortunate.
He's got nothing in the right hand, as that's pain.
Yeah.
And yeah, the big train here spearheaded by Woofy. But he's trying to pull away out of this train. So technically Larry is leading them on his hards. Spring up the tires for Larry on his hard. As Jean-Roch trying to force the move into turn 3. He's cut it dramatically, and Larry nearly spins once again.
This guy has 20 seconds of penalties and then goes for a move like that.
Oof.
Yeah, that is interesting.
There comes Beb44 though on Larry. He's got a lot of VRS compared to the Red Bull driver. Here on lap 25 into the chicane. Where does go? Larry in the middle of the track. Beb forcing the inside line there. Late on the brakes. Washing out that Red Bull driver.
Larry looking to come back around the outside.
I think he nearly made them both spin. That was
I think he nearly did.
Right rear of the horse. Oh no, they're both round!
Oh yeah, I think Beb turned in a little bit too early there. Didn't expect the Red Bull to hang it down the inside. Little
Demon got his first penalty then of the Resi. Let's go see what it is. Yep, it is the first. Voiceless has 6 seconds worth of penalties, and Point K, his teammate, is within those 6 seconds. So a podium then might be snatched away from Voiceless.
Yeah, once again, Maverick being proved wrong about tires. Remember last time that happened? I said that the mediums wouldn't hold on, but yeah, looking like Voiceless and Point K doing no problem here. Interesting.
That's it's all good and all getting those mediums to the end, but you just see the performance difference from those 14 lap hards are just so much more consistent, just holding on a lot better to the track than those really old mediums.
Yeah, Lazy just catching hand over fist here. If Lazy hadn't had those penalties, he could have been in for a podium here himself.
There comes Wolfie then for P5 on Point K. He's going to make the move on the inside. It's a pretty textbook move on the straight, DRS assisted. And he gets that move done before the braking zone. I think Point K now just hanging on, playing his race in terms of penalties now, rather than trying to hold up the likes of Wolfie and Jean-Roch. He doesn't need to get himself involved in any incidents. He just has to put himself along with the pace of the faster guys.
For sure. Again, that's what staying clean gets you. You know, even if they beat you on track, those penalties can really hurt them further down the line. So, yep, Point K driving a very smart race here. And it could very well get him a podium.
Bismarck then very close on Carlos Sainz. Obviously Bismarck leading the two stoppers and made some contact on the back of Carlos Sainz there, misjudging the amount of grip the one stoppers have, the hards compared to his fresh softs. It is the last lap of the Rasi. I'm joking, it's a race. Bismarck has to get this move done to get into the top 10. Obviously points distributed in this league from 15th down.
Completely dead, by the way.
Oh, they really are. Oh, yeah, he's lost so much time to Lazy Banana here. Lazy could get him. Oh! I saw some contact, yeah. I think that was just a little bit of lag, but oh, that was worrying.
That's always fun to see.
Yeah, isn't it just? So, oh, Tom really trying to hold on here for dear life. Has he got a puncture, or is it just the fact that those tires are just worn so much? This is incredible stuff that he has held on that long. What?
Anyway, Little Demon wins in France in extremely dominant fashion.
Yeah, impressive stuff.
P2. but with penalties. But I don't think that's gonna take that away from him. Lazy Banana P3 with a solid drive back. But unfortunately, those penalties are gonna snatch any chances of him remaining on the podium, or even the top 5 at that. Oh, it's side by side for Wojciech and Wolfie though. To the line, they're gonna have a drag race, but Wojciech will be elevated into P3 for that podium. Point K now coming to the line. He gets P3 instead.
Yeah, Point K then does get the podium in the end. So a 3-4 for the Racing Points, having done 20 and 21 laps on those mediums. Wow. That's, yep, impressive stuff. So, do you remember what I was saying about Wojciech's not going to be driver of the day because he's going to have to box? I take that back. That is an impressive drive from both Racing Points. I have to say that is, yeah, very, very impressed.
Yeah, he's done a top job today. Pulled out all the stops. Well, one of them at least.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, you didn't!
Oh, that was a terrible one.
Oof.
Yeah, but a well-deserved P3 and 4 in constructors for the Racing Point. A disappointing day then for the 2 stoppers.
Yeah.
I think that does confirm for the Division 1 drivers, 1 stop is the way.
It is the way to go, yes.
And do not go to lap 9 at all on your tyres. You're embarrassed for me.
Yes, indeed.
Guesty's favorite track is white people.
What?
What's my favorite track? Oh wait, no. What's my best track? Or what is the best race? Sorry, it's the best race clearly go-karts on the Assetto Corsa Night.
Yeah. Oh, Assetto Corsa. Oh, Assetto Corsa with go-karts. Yeah.
I have done go-karts in my lifetime, which is 19 years.
Wow.
And I've only done it twice. One down in Cornwall because yes.
Yes.
But anyway, then that's been the French Grand Prix, the Baguette Grand Prix, the Surrender Grand Prix, the won by the American. Yes.
Yes, indeed. I hope someone got a screenshot, because my lobby seems to have bugged out a little bit here.
Oh no. Yeah, fast lap then for Bismarck. Only 7th on account of penalties, also not on track, so the 2 stop really not working out.
So do you have a screenshot there of the results?
You can just watch it back on my Twitch.
Yeah, no, that's fine, as long as, yeah, my screen's just gone black, so yay! Anyway,
yeah,
sounds like a me kind of problem. So, wow, thoughts, guys! That was quite a spicy race.
Man, this race literally had everything, and what this dictates is there will be no action in Div 1, guys.
Yes.
As history permits it.
Yep, hashtag confirmed.
That confirmed, guys. We've had action in Div 3, we've had action in Div 2, and unfortunately, it's only right that Div 1 does not have any action.
Of course.
For the entirety of this week. So,
yes.
Guys, do stay in tune, though, for the race in about half an hour to 40 minutes. Me and Maverick both racing. Obviously, I am the superior driver.
Whoa. Leave the fighting on track.
We are fighting together on the no assist table, if you guys are interested in that. We are separated by something like 5 points or something. I've got no clue.
Oh, I think it's down to 1 point actually. So
1 point, yeah. There you go, guys. So a really interesting table between 2 drivers only, because we're the only ones who are not lazy to post our POV for the Gnosis.
Indeed.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular stream for Division 2 here in France. But for now, it's been me,